Oh, we're live. What's up, everybody? Dan the fireman here. How's everybody doing today? See, everybody's in here already. Or is everybody kind of coming on in, making sure we got everything? Got the chat working again. Got the chat working again. Yeah. See, when I type something, hey Cypher, how you doing? See all the YouTube members, when they type something, their whole thing is green. When I type something, it turns yellow. Boom. Sucka. Yeah. Anyways, how's everybody doing? When Nikki types something, it turns blue. So we got some extra perks for the stream. Got some extra perks for the stream. We got some extra things for the things. What's up, Mark? How you doing? Let me know if the chat, the text is too small. I can always adjust it. So that's something that'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, we're working on a few things. Today's a 4 o'clock. We're waiting for people to pop on in. Today's a 4 o'clock stream. 4 to 6. We're gonna do 2 hours. I've been doing some early day stuff lately, and I wanted to bring some people in theirs. But now we're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna do some fun stuff. Discord message earlier. Yeah, Dinah, I did. I was in the middle of working on a lot of stuff. I will get back to you. When it comes to that. Right now, we're just letting other people in. And once again, guys, before we start, I got REVZILLA gift cards. You got the giveaway. It's gonna end after tomorrow. After tomorrow's the 31st, July giveaway. $400 in REVZILLA gift cards. So if you want to enter, automatically be entered by joining Patreon, or if you could somehow get me a postcard, that way you don't have to enter monetarily. That would be really awesome. But yeah. You guys got a giveaway. We got a giveaway. Yeah. I'm getting a member become a patron. Yeah, no problem, Cypher, no problem, man. I'm just letting everybody know that we got some stuff going on. We got some cool things going on, actually. And I cannot wait to share with you. I'm just letting more people come in. So if you want to have a chance to win the $400 gift card, you got to do this little thing right there. Join on up. Yeah, we hit 500. We're getting there. Bought my motorcycle jacket a few days ago, slowly but surely assembling safety gear before I buy my bike. Nice, Sparky, yeah. So guys, make sure you ask your questions now before we start. We actually got a really good video that was sent in by Robert over there, Malasek. Yeah, Dark Horse. We got a video coming up. It's actually a really interesting one. It does a full video of the crash and what's going on, how they got to that point, and we might skip a few things here and there, but for the most part, it's a pretty good video. It's a really good video. I only saw, I skimmed through a few things, and it was actually pretty cool. It was really cool. So we're actually going to be doing that one. And then I'm going to be looking for another video. I got another video from the Discord also. And let me go ahead and get that up there. All right, I got it all set up. We got everything ready. The wall changed the acoustics. I don't know. I mean, I got a really good mic. Bought my motorcycle jacket a few days ago. Yeah, boy. Just got in. What did my not much. Not yet. Not much East Coast Puerto Rican. Is that what it is? What's up, Baba? How you doing? What was my worst wreck on a bike, or have you not had one? Cause I'm awesome. I've had. You guys want to see it? It's actually kind of funny. Let me go ahead and see if I can find it. That way I can share it with you. Let's see. There it is. All right, I'm finding it for you guys. We're gonna watch a little throwback of the Thursdays real quick. All right, another thing is I maximized the viewfind. So this is something new. I maximized the viewfind. The chat is a little smaller. It's on the right side. It's a little smaller. But I think we all understand what's going on. The whole point is to kind of watch what we're doing. So there we go. We got this going on now. But if any of you guys remember my Saturday Scrambler series, I'll see you guys later. Why don't you guys tell me how to bug? It's so random. So there's my Harley. There's my upper lip right there. I don't have a mustache or anything like that. But we got some more stuff going on here. Just look at this.
Right. So I'm gonna try to get up on this little mesa,
This is my worst crash, right here. Harley off road, bros. Harley off roads. Oh no! Lost front traction. Boom! Into the bush. Into the bush.
Fuck. Okay.
That's what happened to me right there.
We're all good.
So yeah, you could definitely go off road and mess up. So have I started some of the lists of places to travel now that you have 500 patrons? Kinda started doing that. Haven't really jumped into it. I'm getting ready for this giveaway for the patrons coming up. So got that. You don't have the beard. I don't. I think that's why I crashed. I don't have the beard of awesomeness in this video. But, you know, you crash, you do it, you do your thing, you get out of here. Look at that backpack, though. That backpack is for the drone. I'm so glad I got a smaller drone now. Look at my task cam. That's my old task cam. It popped out. But, yeah. A little bit of damage here and there. Messed this up. I had a stick going through it. Could have easily went through my leg. Look at that. Boom. Oh, then we got some music going. This is back when I used to do cinematic stuff. Cinematic stuff, guys. Alright. So if you want to watch that video, it's up on my channel. It's Saturday Scrambler series. I have about like 40-something videos on that. So it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We're waiting for a little bit more people to come on in. Just barely started the stream. Might do some more cinematic videos. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You guys ready, though? You guys ready? So once again, guys, join Patreon. Join the Patreons. You get access to the giveaways. But if you would like to be a YouTube member, guys, if you'd like to be a YouTube member, get a mustache, have your name goes across and it's green. Mine's yellow. Nikki's is blue because she's a moderator. Jess De Leon is green. And we got Robert over there with green also. So if you are a YouTube member, it's $1.99, and you get access to that, and everyone gets to see how badass you are. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Let's switch on over to this. This is the accident video right here. Okay, already, guys. I'm sorry. We're gonna go step by step because this is a full-on video that we're gonna be going over. But take a look at this right here. Take a look at this. Looking up, it's yellow, and it's red. Okay, he's going 76 miles an hour. There's an intersection, gas station, traffic. There's no way this intersection and this stretch of street is 75 miles an hour. So right away, I can already tell that there's some issues. All right. 73, 74, 75. High rate of speed. He's got his brights on so he doesn't outrun his brights are on so he doesn't outrun his lights. He'd be outrunning his low beams right now if it wasn't for his high beams. Oh! He's going 80 miles an hour and somebody just passed him up super quick. So this guy must be going 100. The other guy must be going 100 miles an hour. Oh. High rate of speed, 73 miles an hour now. Multiple intersections he's passing by. Luckily there's nobody out. Oh, another one. Going about 90 to 100. Got a whole group. Whole group of riders. This guy's going 100 now. 110. Oh no. you guys see that? Do you guys see that in time? Where'd that car come from? It's a white car at night. You know, white is very bright. You can see white from a far distance. But nobody saw this car until last second. Why? Why? What's up, Cranky? How you doing, man? Always good to see the regulars come on in this stream. I love it, love it, love it. This white car right here came out of nowhere, right? This dude's going 67 miles an hour after slowing down. White car in the middle of the intersection. Did you see that? What's that? There's a piece of bike in the road. Didn't see it. Didn't see it when he passed it. Luckily, he didn't hit it. I think there's another piece of a bike right here. Yep, another piece of a bike right there in the corner. And I just saw some sparks over here. Up on the top left of your screen, you see the brightness. See the little brightness right here? There's some sparks. So that means there's a piece of metal or a hard part that will cause sparks, obviously. That's on the other side. So this is possibly the bike. This is possibly the bike, but you see how it went over the median across everything? It's super far away. Where's the person? Where's the person? This is why I don't like group riding in this aspect, guys. Do not do that. Do not do that. Once again, I mean, I understand your buddy's hurt, so doing a U-turn on a red light, okay. Go ahead and try it. I put captions on, so hopefully you guys can see the captions. Alright, we got traffic. He's saying, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. So parking his bike. I'm gonna have to assume he's parking the bike off the road. There's two reasons. There's one, to get your bike off the road, obviously, so it doesn't get hit. Two, have a quick escape. Right? Imagine parking your bike next to the victim. Won't the cops find your license plate? Won't the cops figure all this stuff out? Or could you just be somebody that kind of saw an accident? Hey, I just showed up. What happened? Right? So right now, the line of thinking is not good. And I'm not a fan of this. Oh, one second. Actually, move the chat a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that. Lock you in. There we go. Oh, what happened, Dinah? Oh, yeah. I remember you said something in the Discord, man. You were in the mental health section. Sorry to hear about that. The buddies that he was riding with, hope you figure something out, man. Hey, Katrina, how you doing? Missed ya, Katrina.
Oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit.
Okay, so the captions are working a little bit. Alright, so there's the bike right here. So here's the bike. The intersection is way up there. So this bike is probably about a football field away. I just heard somebody yell, "You bitch. You pulled out right in front of me." No freaking way. No freaking way. Somebody's yelling at the car driver right now, pissed off that they pulled out in front of them. Fucking idiots, man. Idiots. You're driving. I never get mad. I never get upset by this, but this person in the car is an innocent driver. It's freaking nighttime. And you're riding 100 miles an hour. What do you expect?
Hey, check Randy.
Got it.
I'm good. Check Randy and his girl.
Check Randy and his girl? What's up, Dwayne? How you doing? Dude. Randy and his girl. Was there a passenger on the bike? Okay, so this is pretty typical. So let's say you guys, none of you guys, like somebody was in an accident during your, what's up, Daniel? How you doing? There was an accident during your ride with your group ride. Nobody was speeding. Everyone was doing safe stuff. It just so happened somebody crashed, okay? So let me roll back. I've been getting a little heated here, with how dumb these people are. Let's turn it into a sorry, Daniel, shut up. Let's turn it into a positive. All right, so we're turning it into a positive. Let's say you're just part of an accident. A group member was part of an accident. So what do we do? Okay, we're gonna learn. Come on, Daniel. Come on. Don't get angry at these idiots. All right. So we're coming up to an accident. There's a lot of traffic, a lot of chaos, a lot of stuff. Okay, a lot of stuff that we might have an issue with. So we need traffic control. That's a huge thing right now. Traffic control and triage. You don't know if it's one person that was involved in an accident. You don't know if it's two people. Right now you have somebody saying, watch out for Randy and his girl. So I'm assuming there's two people at least. But that car came out and the motorcyclist almost hit it. So I'm assuming there's more people behind him that could have possibly hit it. So right now we gotta get 911 on the phone, and now you have to be in a fight mode. Don't fight or flight. You know, the whole adrenaline's going. You need to be in fight mode. You need to have all your neurons, freaking synapses going crazy to where, okay, I gotta do this. Almost like you're hopped up on caffeine. You gotta like be hyper focused on this and get shit done. So right now you're running up. You need to find out who's your first patient. Okay, we got mechanism of injury right here. Okay, this is part of the mechanism, some of the road debris. So it's enough to rip off a fender, which, you know, it's not hard to do in a car versus car. But just imagine a leg, the side of somebody's leg on a motorcycle ripping this thing off. You got to think about that. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay, another thing, a mechanism of injury. The bike is completely destroyed. The forces involved to tear apart this bike are massive. Massive. To bend a frame, to bend the suspension, just to dent it, to bend it, imagine that to your flesh and bone. Things need to be rolling now. You need to start thinking, start rolling. Okay, so we got a possible critical patient, a possible critical person. This isn't one of those things where it's a low side and we just kind of check and laugh about it. Now it's serious mode. This is something that's like, hey, I need to check his airway. I need to check his breathing. I got to make sure he doesn't have any massive blood loss, life-threatening blood loss. Those are your three things right now. C-spine is going to blanket all of it. Right now it's an emergency. We need to get ER. We need surgery is probably the only thing that's going to save this person's life.
Dude, chill. Dude, what? Babe, I'm right here.
Okay. The way this guy's talking and the fact that he doesn't have a shoe on and he's holding his shoe. He's putting his shoe on, or he doesn't have a shoe. Remember what we talk about, guys. Remember what we talk about. I'm doing it in the chat. Boom, Nikes, boy, Nikes, proper gear.
What? Where's he at?
Dinah, exactly. AVPU. C-spine, AVPU, bleeding control, concussion. Yep. What's up, Lies? How you doing?
I was on that one, man. You okay?
This dude, this guy right here, was on that bike. No way.
You okay?
No.
Don't you have a seat?
Hey, lay down. Lay down.
Hold on, seriously.
What?
Babe, are you
Kevin,
okay?
fam.
Yeah, y'all need to... Where's you bleeding at?
Kevin,
Where are you bleeding at, honey?
PHAM.
Lay down.
Sit down on the ground.
Sit down.
Lay down. Lay down.
Don't lay down, man.
Lay down. Lay down.
Sit down. Yeah, just don't
Hey,
lay
Randy.
down.
Randy.
Hold on. We need to get an ambulance here.
AVPU, alert, verbal, pain, or unresponsive. So alert, as in they know where they're at, you know, everything. Responding to verbal, so AVPU, responding to verbal, so that means you yell out their name, they don't open their eyes, they're just, huh, what? Pain, you yell at them, they won't open their eyes, they won't respond, but if you pinch them or you apply some pain, then they respond, then their responds to pain. U for AVPU is unresponsive, they're not responsive. That's just another acronym. So this lady possibly could have gotten concussion, or she's just psychogenic shock. She's not having a good time.
Ma'am, open your eyes. Let me see if she's...
It's in the front of her head.
Let me see. Open your eyes.
I got it, sir. I got it. Sit down.
ma'am.
See, it's one of those. It's one of those situations where you want to have somebody sit down. That's right, Josh. We hit 500.
Babe, stay with me. Hey, pick up your bike. Let's go. Bike. Go. Hey, not that good.
See how they're taking off? That's right, Glognock. It's happening.
I'm done.
All right, so there's two bikes. So okay, so I'm starting to figure things out. All right, so 311, that's a great band. All right, so we're going to go back a little bit. Because this bike was the initial bike that crashed. The other people, the one with the passenger, was on the other bike. So here we go. We're going to go back just a little bit to the point of impact. Because I think I saw that bigger guy ride by. Okay. Okay, that's not him. I don't think that's him. I think the bigger dude is the one that passes on the left. Yep. All right. You could see two sets of arms right here. So this is them on that bike. Okay. So they're right here. They are the ones that pass right there. They don't have any gear whatsoever. All right. So I'm keeping an eye on him. He's the one over here. I'm just tracking him with my mouse. Okay, so it's this guy right here. So it's this guy right here, the bigger dude. Whoa, what, Roberto? Oh, Roberto. So right here. There it is. I was waiting. Just got my DDFM shirt. Thanks for your work. Currently out recovering from a tourniquet. Ooh, damn! But watching your videos to sharpen my mental skills. Dude, I'm sorry. Achilles is no joke. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. Robert right here with the latest super chat. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. This video is going to get demonetized, so it really does help. So, to go back just enough, that's them right there. This is the two people right here. This is the two people. So right now, you see, they were going so fast. The car is right here. That bike that they're on is totaled. They do not have enough time to stop before this car. They do not have time to stop before this car. This is a long distance. This is a long distance, right? This is a huge distance. You should be able to stop in time if you were going the speed limit. But the bike is totaled and trashed, and they got lucky. So whoever got hit over here, this guy right here, he just got flipped. So we're going to go back to 311. I'm going to see what his injuries are. Was it the guy walking?
Hey, pick up your bike.
So this guy's walking away from it? No way.
Go.
No way.
Hey, not that good.
That's this guy's bike? He walked away from that? Yep. He said my bike is effed.
My bike's done. Here.
Oh my gosh. So, wow. We've seen people crash lower speed and not walk away. These people are absolutely lucky. Oh my gosh. Robert, they're lucky just to even walk right now. I mean, maybe like in 6 months to a year with their injuries, they could walk after that, but to walk, right? To run to his bike? What the heck? I think so too, Reap. I think so too, Reap. Jim, yeah. These folks are lucky that they're not even being, yeah, seriously, hosed off the road. Guys, if you don't know, that's what firefighters do after these accidents. We're hosing off fluid. The bike, well, actually, we're using kitty litter to pick up bike fluids and stuff, but we're hosing off freaking blood and other pieces of people, and then picking up the big spots, like the pieces of bone and flesh. We actually pick those up, put them in a bag, but we wash off the blood. Yeah, Sean, I was about to say these people are probably drunk because with the whole ragdoll physics, when they're actually being ragdolled, they're like unconscious and flying through the air, having impacts. It actually does less damage if you're trying to, like, you know, stiffen up. By the way, guys, do you like my little LEDs? I just got an LED strip. That's why the background looks a little funny. Do you guys like the LED strip? I got some I'm just trying to keep everything up. Also, I got a table. We got some cool stuff coming up. We got some cool stuff coming up for the After the Ride channel, a few other things. I just wanted to make it look nice. You're off timeout, Albie. Let's keep it nice and okay, okay? All right. Yeah, I love purple. Love purple. That's why purple is becoming more and more of my favorite color. That's why my channel, my name and everything, it's a purple and teal. It's for suicide awareness. That's why everything. It's why the thing that switches back and forth like that. It's purple, blue, all that stuff. Purple, blue, and green are my favorite colors. All right. Thank you. Jacob, good question. Good question. Is it better to relax? Let's go back to this. It's Jacob asks, is it better to just relax in a crash or tense up? When you're in an actual crash, your body's going to do what it's going to do. It's going to do what it's going to do. But you have to remember, you're a victim to physics. Physics completely took over. You have zero control. So what are you going to do with zero control? Are you going to tense up and try to fight it? Or are you just going to have to just accept it and just... Things are happening now. So your best bet is to try to relax your best. But not much you could do about that. Like I was saying to Nikki, I bought the Motojitsu book. Yes. Oh, good. I have the Motojitsu book somewhere. Oh, it's over there. I have it over there. It's a good book. Great book. You have good taste in color, exactly my favorite color as well. Nice, Bob. I'm doing good. I'm doing good over here. Let's watch this real quick.
Pick it up. Careful. Is it neutral?
No.
But. Go. All right, go.
Push it where?
Push it.
Their concern is to get away.
No, we're good.
Hey, where am I?
Push it over here.
Friend okay?
Yeah.
I went down and my friend went down. He wasn't wearing gear, but we're good.
But you're both okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah, everything's broken. They're trying to leave. Either these things are stolen.
Pulled out in front of me.
Either these bikes are stolen
Someone
or
pulled out on him.
they know what they're doing. Somebody
Pull it
pulled
up
out
over
on them. So no. I'd be on the phone with the cops and be like, these people are leaving. They try a lot of times when you get to accidents like this and they're like, oh no, we're good. No, it's okay. They're walking away with a demolished bike. Oh no, we're good. No. They probably don't. It's another thing, Rat Kitty, they probably have no endorsement. They probably are riding either on stolen stuff, no endorsement, or they have too many tickets on their driver's license. And the next one is going to cause. Either way, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and this right here, like this whole video is, guys, this whole freaking video is what I don't want you to do. Do not do any of this crap. If you're this type of rider, I hope you're on this channel to learn what not to do. And you want to get over this whole thing. You don't want to do that anymore. But if you're the type of rider that does this and you're on my channel just to be here, that's great and all, but I honestly don't need that many subscribers then. Okay? What's up, Footpath? How you doing? Could be drunk, Tom, exactly. But yeah, do not be this person. Do not be this group. Do not give motorcyclists this name. This right here is why people don't like us. This is right here is why people say it is our fault in a motorcycle crash. I don't like it. I don't like this. This is a great video on what not to do.
Hey, hon, I'm gonna need to use your phone.
What?
You can use my phone too, bro. I gotta call my mom and tell her I'm going to jail. I have a warrant that I have to pay off.
For sure?
Yes, they called me. I was gonna go to fucking Walmart and get a card and pay it online, so I'm going to jail.
All right, so this guy's got a warrant for his arrest. That's why. There it is. There it is, everybody. He knows that he can't leave now because he's got his bike. His bike's VIN is attached to his name. Even if he takes his license plate with him, his VIN is that's they're gonna find him. They're gonna find him. I didn't know that. Oh my gosh. Riddle, thank you. I'm glad you're here and you haven't even started writing yet. That means you're getting a good foundation. So guys, if you have warrants, don't do stupid stuff. I understand you have a warrant. Actually, you know what? I don't understand why you have a warrant. Because that means you either have a bench warrant where you failed to show up to court and a few other things. So there should be no reason for a warrant, guys. Let's just say you did. Okay, you made a mistake. You missed your court date. You have a warrant. Why the heck are you riding 100 miles an hour at night with a bunch of hooligans? Shouldn't the whole criminal situation, shouldn't this whole thing be shouldn't it wake you up to be like, man, I need to get my life together? I do. Katrina, I do. It's in there. You're going to have to wait a little bit. It's in there. No, it's been up there for a while. I got your picture in there. Don't worry. It's going to pop up. I just saw it a little while ago. Keep watching. Keep watching. It's been there since the beginning of the month. Yeah. You have been gone. Just keep watching.
Pay it right now, dude. Pay it right now. Lay it right up here. Lay it right up here. Just lay it down up here.
Yep, there's the cops.
I'll set my kicks down.
Lay it down. Alright, okay. Alright, let's go back. Just lay it down. Fuck it. Alright, there you go. Let's go, get back. Oh, sorry.
You guys okay?
So we're going to wait until they get back to the scene. I'm going to answer some questions. I see some questions popping up. I'd love to answer them. Alright, once they get back to the scene, I'll answer some questions, guys, okay? Alright, so we got police right here. Police usually shows up a lot quicker than fire because police are on patrol and they're pretty much already in their car. No, he's running to the cops right now. He's running to the cops. Alright, so we're going to answer some questions, guys. Real quick, we're going to answer some questions. Alright, so I saw... Let's see. Anyone with some advice on how to get my pops to wear some more gear? Albie, what does he have? What does he have currently? Is he wearing at least a helmet? Because, guys, I do ATGAT all the time. I always talk about ATGAT all the time. But I understand there's some people out there that don't want to get full gear. So if you're not going to do that, at least wear a helmet. At the end of the day, if you're wearing a helmet, okay. Now, you have to live with the road rash and impact injuries that can be very life-threatening and debilitating. He wears a 3/4 helmet. Yeah, about 20% of motorcycle crashes hit right here. 19% hit right here. So you pretty much have a 39% chance of a motorcycle crash to hit your chin. Yeah, maybe gift him some gear. Don't do the whole route of guilting somebody. So do not guilt a loved one into doing something that they don't want to do. That is a very toxic type of relationship. Always encourage. Being an example, being a role model for your dad in this aspect might be that. But if you gift him something, here's the thing. If you gift him something, even if he doesn't wear it, it should be good enough for you. I mean, this is all I could do. This is everything I could do. I got him a jacket. I got him gloves. I got him pants. I got him boots. I got him all these things. And he still doesn't want to do it. I'm doing absolutely everything I possibly can. Just let him know. It's like, hey, man, there's some stuff here. Please wear it. Put a little Post-it note on his gas tank and be like, hey, can you please wear gear? Constantly be that. My daughter puts Post-it notes and it reminds me of stuff all the time. I think it's pretty sweet. Let's see. I just bought my first motorcycle today, just learning to ride it. This is just the right video to watch and how I don't want to act on my bike. Exactly, Steve. Agree with that. Let me scroll up a little bit more. I think I saw another one. Hi, so Zachary. Hi, Dan. I'm new to your channel. Kind of nervous about riding now. Just got my bike and permit. Haven't rode it yet. So, Zach. Here, man. I want you to go to this. Zachary, this is for you. Go to DDFMcrew.com. There's plenty of parking lot drills. I have a few drills in the parking lot aspect. So let me go ahead and switch screens real quick. So I got a few drills in here. So if you've never sat on the bike, you've never ridden before, this right here is going to teach you how to even just sit on the bike, and you're going to learn friction zone. You're going to learn how to use the friction zone. Okay, the clutch and everything.
Move. The bike will not move in neutral. So basically what happens.
So I'm talking about the whole thing, how to do it, all those things. And if you don't even want to get on the bike yet, there's at-home training. I'm clicking it right now. You can learn about all the motorcycle controls. I go over Nikki's Honda Rebel.
On the bike, and we have the, and if you have to, do the kill switch.
I talk
Usually
about
on
the emergency or the
Right
engine
here we
cutoff
have a
switch,
hazard light.
lights and all that
push it in.
stuff. So I go over the basic controls that you might have. So you definitely check that out. All right, man? That's a good resource to get started. Let's see. Trying to learn as much as I can before I start planning on getting everything to ride. Thank you for this. You're welcome, dude. Riddle, you're welcome. Let's see. What is the most dramatic experience you've had on a motorcycle? So, like, the scariest, like the most. I'm gonna use your words, dramatic. The most dramatic thing that I've had on a motorcycle was I was turning left. See, that's the thing, is I can remember I was turning left on one of those on ramps, those connecting on ramps off the. It was on the 101 and I-10 on the west side of Phoenix, is kind of like near Goodyear and stuff. Anyways, it was connecting to the I-10, and I was going left, and I was in. There's two lanes, so I was in the lane closest to the left side, closest to the apex, and I was in lane position 1 of that. So I was like close to the wall on that side. I was turning left, and when those the bridges connected, the on-ramp connection, one had a little bump because it's concrete. One had a little bump. I hit that bump. I went from lane position 1 in the first lane all the way to lane position 2 in the second lane. I was in the air. And if there was another car right there, I would have hit it. And I'm lucky I actually landed it, and then I was able to keep going. That was the most dramatic experience I've had, and that was at the beginning of my riding experience. I got lucky there, too. How do we fight the urge to speed? I hate being in trouble. I've had a ticket in about 10 years. I'm a very responsible car driver. You're in the same boat as me. I've had a ticket in probably 10 years. Very responsible. Fight the urge to speed. Just have a little fun. How can I go from 0 to the speed limit? How fast can I go from 0 to the speed limit? That's what I do. How many intersections do we have? We have a ton. We have a ton of intersections whenever you commute. Go 0 to the speed limit. See how fast you can go. Don't recommend it. But, I mean, if you're trying to fight the urge to speed, that's the best way you can do it if you're going to do it anyways. Let's see. Let me go up a little bit. Awesome, Katrina. You're running through the drills. So what are your thoughts on motorcycle-specific boots for something like work boots? Several of the guys on my crew just wear their steel toes to ride. Would that be enough? No, because Sparky Gordon, you're going to need to have ankle protection, okay? There's D30 armor in motorcycle boots. There's shin and calf protection on the higher-end boots. There's also a better shank, which goes underneath your foot. It's a little bit less stiff than work boots, which will allow you to still maneuver, but it protects your feet when you're on the pegs. And there's a lot more grip, and it's usually a smaller toe box. Some of the boots have smaller toe box, so that way you can get in good with the shifter. But the main thing is ankle and shin and calf protection with motorcycle-specific boots. Plus, motorcycle-specific boots have better stitching, so in a crash, they're designed to not fall apart. And then on top of that, they have usually zippers, so that way your shoelaces do not get caught in a peg when you put your foot down. Let's see. All right, we're gonna go back. So after this one, I'm gonna hold on to your stuff. I'm gonna go back to the video. Any recommendations on learning how to ride with somebody in the back? Haven't found anything that will help out someone on the back. Yeah, I actually have a video on that. Passenger riding tips from me. Before we switch back, make sure everybody minimize chat, hit the like button on the video, and then come back to the chat. I do have passenger tips, so search my YouTube channel and look for passenger tips, brah. All right, let's see. Let me go back. All right. Let's see. Is it okay for me to use your DDFM crew drills for my coworker? Dude, Dinah, do it. Do it. Do it. That's what it's there for. It's up and free for everybody. DDFM crew is up and free for everybody. Share away. Do what you need. There you go. Just don't be like, hey, I created this. It's like, well, why do you have an awesome beard in this video, but you don't have an awesome beard in real life? It's like, well, you see what I mean? All right. All right, here we go. So we got police right now. Police are first on scene. He's putting on his vest because of traffic control. He needs to be seen. Okay, so he's putting on his vest. So right now there's one person. So this is why I think cops have a very tough job, is that he's typically not going to do the full triage and stuff, but he's also has to be careful because once again we have somebody with a warrant. Now it's probably a non-violent warrant, but what happens if it's a violent warrant for his arrest? The cops don't know. Kevin Toole, yeah, boy, you are back. Thank you so much for upgrading to senior crew membership. You didn't have to do that though. You're always a great support, man. I really appreciate it. Once again, guys, if you want to support the channel and you want to be able to keep these streams going, please become a YouTube member. It's $1.99. You get the cool green name like Katrina and Kevin and the Bobs and everybody has. Joshua Stoddard over here. And you'll get shout outs too because I'm able to see you guys very easily. All right.
If nobody witnessed it, y'all can all leave.
I'm going with Courtney.
So right there, if you didn't witness it, you can leave. What that means is now he just completely minimized how many people he has to pay attention to. I love that. There's a reason behind everything a cop does, a reason behind everything a firefighter does, anybody in public safety, military, whatever it is. There's always a reason for why they say or do things. It's not to be an ass. It's not to be like anything like that, but it's so that he can control the crowd a lot easier. It's a lot like in triage, green, red, or green, yellow, red, and black. Okay, so green is walking wounded. Yellow is like, it's immediate, but not right now. Red is critical, and then black is dead. You're dead if you have a black tag on you, okay? So green, walking wounded. Hey, are you hurt? You're hurt? Can you walk? Can you move? Cool, I want you to go over here. Walking wounded. It's just, it gets people out of the situation so that you can find what's really important. So yeah, crowd management right here.
Ambulance.
There you go.
So lucky, dude. Oh, he's got a little bit of blood on his head. So he's got a scalpel injury, which I'm so surprised that's all he's got. All right, so he's got a little bit of blood, a little discoloration right here, so it's starting to bruise. Okay, so scalps bleed really good. Really good. Right here. It's probably bleeding underneath the skin. This right here, it could be worse. It really could be worse. We don't know it yet. But he could have a massive contusion. Could have internal bleeding, subdural hematoma, all those things. Kevin with the super sticker. Guys, there's super chats, super stickers, YouTube memberships. So Kevin just used a poopy. A little poopy. Thank you so much.
The bike's completely total.
Could be in all manner of things. You see that? See what he's doing right there? He's testing out mobility. He's got an injury. Something is not working structurally. The one thing that there's two things that can mess you up so that it's not going to work structurally. And I would say muscle, but it has to be a massive tear. So a fracture. Why isn't it, Kevin? Why isn't it not doing the super chat thing? Oh, it says right there, super chat right there. Oh, because it probably has to be $1 or more. Oh man. Anyways, I'll have to fix that in the next stream. So structure. So it could be a fracture to the bone or a tear in the ligament or tendon. Now, tearing the muscle, that's the third one. It's very hard to tear a muscle on something like this. It's very easy to snap a bone or tear a ligament. Those are the weakest of double checking. Double checking.
Police officer here in my head.
First thing first, we'll get them taken care of and all that.
All right, so I just saved it to where the minimum amount for the alert is $99. It was at $1. So if you want to try again, do it again. It'll pop up.
The driver of one of the bikes?
What?
Were you the driver of one of the bikes involved?
Say again?
Were you involved in the wreck?
No.
Okay. I was. Okay, you were and they were? Yeah. My bike is, I pushed it over there on that street.
So who's he calling? Oh, ambulance just ran over a piece of bike.
Okay, all right.
Who's he texting? He's
Okay.
texting somebody.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
You're okay, man? Hey, are you good?
I'm fine.
Like, do you want the ambulance just to check you out?
I mean, they could check me
Randy, it says Randy and somebody crashed. So Randy's the bigger dude.
out. I had my helmet on. I'm good.
Thanks, Kevin.
This thing saved my life.
All right, good thing you're wearing it, bro.
Who was the lady in the car? Dude, up front. I mean, white.
She just pulled out.
Oh, no.
Kevin.
She just pulled out. Hey guys, everybody. If you're just now joining the stream, these people were going 100 miles an hour in town at night. And a lady in a white car was trying to cross the street. She just pulled out. Nobody's going to see you when you're going 100 miles an hour at night. Don't be an idiot. It's your fault.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a firefighter on scene. So fire and EMS is on scene. There's a fire truck right there. Okay. Firefighter right here in full gear. Once again, I tell you guys that the reason why they go in full gear on these motorcycle stuff, you see them come in with like the turnout pants, the turnout coat, the helmet, all that stuff, is because in a motorcycle or any crash, car collision, a car accident, or whatever you want to call it, they don't know if it's going to be an entrapment. They don't know if they have to get extrication gear like the spreaders and cutters and all that stuff. So they have to wear full gear. They get turned out before they even leave. So they get full gear on before they even leave. They put the helmet on when they get on scene. But when they find that there's no patients trapped, they'll usually just take off their coat and their helmet and then leave the pants on because obviously they don't have their shoes on. It'd take too much time. J clap a little bit at the beginning, yeah.
Okay, I was
Not
on
much.
the red bike. This is my fiance. She was behind me. We ran into the trunk of that car because we couldn't stop.
So him and his fiance are in the back of that bike. They ran into the trunk of the car because they couldn't stop. They were going 80 to 100 miles an hour, and the car pulled out in front of somebody way ahead of time. And they had about half a football field, if maybe a full football field, to stop, and they couldn't. Your stopping distance is not good enough. You know, in fact, let me find motorcycle stopping distance. There's awesome pictures online. There we go. All right, let's go back to here. Let's do open image, new tab, so I can zoom in. All right. Okay, so stopping distance. Now, this is kilometers per hour, but you can even just say, hey, it's miles per hour, whatever it is, because there's no freaking meters right here to show you how far. It just shows you that, let's say at 30 miles an hour, 30 kilometers an hour, you can stop. You have a good chance of stopping, okay? So perception time. Perception time is the moment you think, oh, crap, I need to stop. That's right there. Oh, crap, I need to stop. That's your perception time. It increases the total stopping distance right here. It's a nice little block up here on the top one. It got bigger. It's about double on this one. And then it's triple or more on this one. Okay. So let's say this is 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. So in 30 feet, you just realized, oh, I got to stop. So you already traveled 30 feet while you had that brain thought. Reaction time is the moment your brain tells your hands and your body to react. So that right there is applying the brakes, pulling the clutch, engine braking, downshifting, looking where you need to go, so you might have to swerve. All that right there. So the reaction time, it's a nice little block right here on the top one. It's a lot bigger on this one. It's a lot bigger on this one. You see how it doubled and it's tripled basically on this one? Great, right? Okay, so reaction time, perception time, they pretty much double and triple the faster you go. Okay, all right. Now we actually have the braking distance. So the moment the tire starts to slow down and stop versus the pavement, and you start applying progressive brake pressure, you start slowing down, slowing down, slowing down, slowing down, slowing down, right? Right here, it's a decent, nice distance right here. So somebody's saying it's 18.6 miles per hour for this top one. Okay, thank you, Riddle. Appreciate it. So you could stop pretty good, right? So this isn't a double. The second one is not the double the stopping distance. It's like 4 times the stopping distance. Huge difference. Huge difference. So it's barely double the speed, but it's quadruple this actual braking distance. Now at 90 kilometers an hour, so 56 miles per hour from Riddle. Right here, huge stopping distance. And Katrina Wolff added it again. If he can't teach us, no one can. Oh, Katrina, you just became the top donator of the month. Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, boy. That is awesome. Thank you. But you see how the total stopping distance at a higher rate of speed is way more than the next one and the next one. But the reaction time pretty much just doubles and triples. It's quadruple. Another quadruple. Huge difference. The physics of having to actually stop changes a lot. So he couldn't stop in time. Let's go back 5 seconds on this one.
We ran into the trunk of that car because we couldn't stop.
Couldn't stop. The only thing that plays a huge role in this huge thing right here, in this huge image, I keep saying huge, it was huge. No, in this image, the only thing that's different, really, that plays a huge role, there you go, that's what I was trying to say, is the total speed. The higher speed you go, the faster you go, the harder it's going to stop, the longer it's going to take to stop. Does that make sense, everybody? Huge. It was huge. All right? Hopefully you guys understand that. So when I say roll off the throttle before coming up to an intersection, when I say slow down before going to a turn, because right here, stopping distance is huge. It's a huge thing. The actual wreck is all like, there's only enough there's like barely anything I could really show. So guys, to go back to the wreck, you guys want to see the wreck. So he's talking about all this stuff. We're going through this whole thing. So we're at 712. Very good. Oh, let's make that max volume. 712. Let's go back to the original thing. So for you that just joined in, we're going to watch the wreck and we're going to go back to 712. We're going to figure this out, all right? So real quick, 83 miles an hour. I can see it okay on my screen. I don't know about you guys. 83 miles per hour in town. There's a gas station right here. We got intersections. Probably double to triple the speed limit. 73 now, 76, 79, 83, 80s. 92 miles an hour. 92 miles per hour. 92, 93. He's going 90 miles per hour. Somebody just passed him. We're going to scroll back a little bit, so I want you to see how fast that person passed him. 93 miles an hour right here. Watch this other guy. How fast do you think he was going? Passed him when he was going 93 miles per hour. And he passed him like it was nothing. Okay? All right. Big dude and his fiance. Okay? Randy, there you go. It's Randy. I remember his name. Randy and his fiance. Right here, passing the guy on the camera. He's going 71. Let's go back a little bit. 71 miles per hour, he gets passed up by Randy. Think about maybe 90. 90 plus, easily. Easily. What's up, Dat Fat Ripper? How you doing? See, Katrina, there you go. They're right there. Your face, right there. Right? Yeah, you're on there. See? All right, so he's barely catching up. He's going 108. He's going 108, and he's barely passing everybody. So let's go back even further. 108 miles per hour, and he basically maintains and paces these people up ahead. Watch. Barely pacing. Car accident. Boom, right there. Hits this guy. Randy hits the trunk. Nobody sees anything. You guys saw that? You guys saw the accident? There's the car. There's the car right there. So watch Randy. He's over here in the upper right. He slows down, and then the guy on the camera passes him. But then the guy with the yellow Suzuki with the warrant goes flying across. Right, Randy's gonna hit him. This guy goes flying across over here, top left. Everyone barely makes it out. So with this whole stopping distance thing. So now we got Randy going 100 miles an hour. So his stopping distance is off the side. It's off the screen. His stopping distance is off the screen. Now he has a passenger. Your stopping distance with a passenger is so much more. Why? Anybody know why? Why is the stopping distance even more with a passenger? There's probably about a 10-second delay on the stream. But why is there a 10, or why is it more? And plus you guys got to type and everything. More weight? Where's the weight? J-Clap, where's the weight? Scott, okay, there you go. With the weight shift. Carlos with the weight, as well with inertia. More weight, extra weight. You guys got it. You guys are getting it. Weight. But where is the weight when you have a passenger? In the back. Lux. Yep. More weight in the back. Where do we have most of our stopping or braking power? Is it the rear? The rear brake or the front brake? Yeah, more mass on rear, more weight. Tom has got it. Joshua's got it. Yeah, front wheel, front brake. So if we're basically lifting that front end up because we have somebody in the back, and then we try to apply some stopping power, it takes even longer for that weight to transfer to the front so you can apply more braking power. That's why I say whenever you ride with a passenger, everybody, it takes more time to accelerate. It takes more time to turn. It takes more time to brake. You increased everything. So this situation that's going on right now, let's go to 712, I believe it was. So this situation that we're in right now, it's nighttime, we're speeding, we are not wearing full gear, we have a passenger on the back with no gear, and it just, the fact that we have a passenger, it increases everything. There's so many things wrong with this video. There's so many things wrong with this incident. J-Clap, it's actually pretty easy cornering with a passenger. You just got to realize what you can do. And your passenger has to be pretty good, too. Yep, exactly, Katrina. It's a lot harder to judge a motorcycle speed than it is a car. So that car that pulled out couldn't tell. Couldn't tell who was there. They saw tiny little lights way down the road. Way down the road. And they decided to pull out. Little did they know that those tiny little lights were going about 100 to 120 miles an hour. They were supposed to have 3 times the distance. That car that came out, they thought they had 3 times the distance. Because let's say it's a 40 mile an hour road. It's ridiculous. Exactly, Reap. Divine intervention. It's insane.
Who else was involved? It's me.
I'm the yellow.
So they're asking who's involved, who's involved, who's involved, who's involved, because they're trying to figure out the triage system. They're trying to figure out how many patients they have, how many ambulances they possibly need, all these different things, okay? One sec, sorry, I got distracted.
She pulled right out, and I tried to swerve over to miss her. Are you hurt anywhere? I'm good. I'm good, officer.
She's the only patient we got right here.
Dude, thank God.
Are you alright, bro? I slid on my back.
Oh, there we go. We got some damage. See, here's the problem with having GoPros or any type of action camera at night. The sensor is not big enough to capture a lot of what's going on. So the visibility is really bad, and the clarity on this is pretty bad. So I really wish I could do some night riding stuff.
She's the only patient we got right
Look at this. It's kind of hard to see, but everything is completely shredded. Everything is shredded. Everything is completely shredded here. Yeah, Sean, exactly. So what he's saying is a mass casualty incident. So MCI, it could also be an MPI, mass patient incident. That's when you get like a fire department saying, oh, we got an MPI, we got an MCI. Okay, so now it's automatically changed to like a 2-alarm, 3-alarm, 4-alarm EMS incident, to where they send 5 fire trucks for like a 3-alarm, 4-alarm, whatever the policies and procedures they have at their own department. It's like the automatic 4 ambulances, you know, an automatic battalion chief, automatic. They just literally have to say, we have MPI. We have an MPI, and then dispatch takes care of sending out the whole fleet. That's the really cool thing about the fire service. I kind of missed that. So an MCI, mass casualty incident. So if there are confirmed dead, so 2 or more confirmed dead in a massive incident like this, where there's like multiple patients, that's considered an MCI. Let's say like like once again, it's all about policies at the specific department. But let's say like a big SUV rolled over, and the reason why I'm saying this, because it's actually happened. A big SUV rolled over, and a full family gets ejected. So let's say they packed the SUV full, everyone took a seat, it's a 7-seater, and everybody got ejected, and there's 5 deaths. That's an MCI. So it's very bad. So an MPI would be they all got ejected and didn't die. Now you got 7 people with very critical mechanism of injury. So MCI is more so like now they call the coroner. They get the PIO out, which is the public information officer. That way he talks to media just in case somebody wants to get. It's like that the whole point, and then they have to get somebody to contact next of kin. There's a huge thing. With MCI, they also get police investigation, all that stuff. So that's really big. It's really big. MPIs, it's kind of like the same thing, but they're mainly just patients at that point.
Dude, thank God.
I slid on my back.
Good. Yeah, it's fucked.
It's completely shredded. Completely shredded. Guys, if you want to get your name and your comment completely green, like Kevin Tools is right there, become a YouTube member. Right there, there's that link that I just posted, the one that's yellow. You can become a YouTube member. It's $1.99. It's really cool. It's really cool. Make sure you hit that like button also if you want to do that for free.
You alright, bro? It's a good thing that
Me and her were on the red bike, yeah.
You alright, bro? I'm good. You got that all the way on, didn't you?
I almost hit him.
Huh?
Hey, turn off the Bluetooth. There you go.
Hey, was he driving one of the motorcycles?
Yeah.
Okay.
See you later, Jonas.
Baby, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, she's also got a messed up ankle too. So.
All right. So we've got a patient with a comprehensive medical history right here, and so what they're doing is they're asking, do you have any past medical history? Is there anything that we have to be worried about? Like emphysema, heart disease, diabetes, hypertension. That's literally what I would ask. Like, is there anything, ma'am? Is there anything we have to worry about? Just in case something happens. Do you have diabetes? Do you have any heart disease in your family? Do you have heart disease? That's stuff that they would ask. And right now they're saying, oh, she's got a messed up ankle and all this other stuff and blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
They want to put a neck brace on you just in case, okay?
So they're putting a neck brace on?
Not the arm.
Oh. Touched his arm. So he said not the arm. So when he was doing that whole, when he was testing his arm, he knew something was wrong, and he literally just said, no, don't touch the arm, don't touch the arm, don't touch the arm. Ay.
Oh, my bad. Dude.
Got that foot right there.
Oh, I just saw something. He's got a massive bump. He's got bleeding underneath the skin. You can barely see it on my screen. I know you guys can barely see it on yours. His head isn't supposed to do that. And maybe his head does in certain areas, but right here I could definitely tell that he's got a deformity to the back of his head, especially right where the impact is. See if I can go back even more so you guys can see it. Yeah, right there. Look at that. Look at that. The medic is shining on it. Look at that deformity. Look at that bump. It's got a goose egg. That's a goose egg. So he's got bleeding underneath the skin. Yep. Not much you can do about that. It's internal bleeding. When you see something like this, let's say you saw something like this with your buddy. See you later, Sean. Let's say you see something like this. Don't push it like it's a zit and try to get the blood out. Don't do that. Just control the bleeding. Okay. Maybe an ice pack. It's a dragon egg. Yeah. An ice pack if you have one, but I highly doubt you have one. There's not much you could do. He needs to go to the hospital because you don't know if it's a cracked skull. You don't know if he's got any bleeding underneath the skull, which is it's an epidural bleed. There's a subdural hematoma. There you go. Subdural hematoma. I was right. Jeez, it's been so long. Epidural hematoma. Yeah, epidural hematoma. Okay, so that there's in between the dural matter, and there's in between the dural matter and the skull, and then there's also between the dural matter and the brain. So it really depends if it's the bleedings between the little lining of the brain, between the skull and the lining, or between the lining and the brain itself. So it really it does depend. Yeah, so this is not good. You can't tell. You can't tell if that's a brain bleed. All you can tell right now is that that is a bleed.
Right there.
A hematoma is just it's a bleed. So I looked up real quick. Yeah, so a hematoma is just a bleed. Traumatic accumulation of blood between the inner table of the skull and the stripped off dural membrane. There you go. I haven't heard that in a while. It's like there's spiders? No, it's the veins.
What?
Is your name Brian?
Yeah.
Okay.
What up?
I wasn't sure. You're okay then?
Yeah, I'm good. I almost hit him.
Were you riding with them?
Oh my god.
So are you gonna still?
He didn't answer that question. You see that? Were you riding with them? Oh, Fat Z 1806 became a member. Waiting for it to pop. There it is. Yeah. Oh, I need to change those. You know, I'm gonna create my own. See how it's a dumber. I'm gonna create my own. Welcome, Fat Z, for becoming a member. Now your name is green, so make sure you type something. Your name is green now. Everybody gets to know. All right, so this guy didn't even answer. Were you riding with them?
Still ride.
So
You riding with them?
see how he answers every single question really quick? He's thinking. So okay, so watch how he answers every single question. Because who is this woman? Is she the driver of the car? Quite possibly. Quite possibly.
I wasn't sure. You're okay then? So,
What?
is your name Brian?
Is your name Brian? Who is this lady? She's obviously a senior of
Okay.
What up?
senior of 2015. Jeez. So that makes her, what is it? No, she's 20 something now. When did this come out? 2017. So she's maybe 20. She's maybe 20 at this point. These guys don't know her.
I wasn't sure. You're okay then?
Yeah, I'm good. I almost hit him.
Were you riding with them?
Oh my god.
So you're gonna still ride?
She pulled out.
Yeah, I know. I'm just glad that was not you. I swear to God.
Oh my God.
Like,
Oh, maybe she didn't drive. But still, it's crazy. It's crazy. Look at Fat's got a mustache. Look at that. His name's Green. His name's Green over there. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
honestly, we were about to head home.
Looks like a high school. Looks like a high school. Only high school people do that.
And this
Yeah.
happened, so. You okay though?
Yeah.
Were you driving at the front?
What? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was right next to them. I swerved out before.
I graduated
But they
in
hit
05.
Okay. Did you call your dad?
He has my phone right now. He's calling his mom.
Okay.
He's
Maybe she's one of the people that somebody called and she got to the scene.
the one that wrecked too, and
That's why I'm seeing you driving at school. I'm like, I swear to God, you better not get into it.
oh my God.
That's all your post about getting one. I'm like, I swear, I don't know if he's gonna get into a wreck or not.
Yeah.
Because the guy works next door, he got into a wreck.
Yeah.
They asked me to drive with him. I was like, no.
Why did, I mean, they're talking about getting in a wreck and all that stuff, but like, why did these people get in a wreck today? Oh yeah, because they were riding like idiots. She's a classmate, okay. Yeah, we're figuring it out.
Yeah.
So that's the dude with the warrant. So that's the dude with the warrant. They're gonna run his information. I think he might have already told them, and they're just being cool with him because he's actually still there on scene. For the most part, though, I think the reason why he's not in the back of the cop car is because they're gonna check him out, and then once EMS check him out and say that he's good to go, and if he chooses to refuse service and refuse transport, then the cops will probably take him.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, we can get a better view, I think, of his backpack while we're doing this. Because his backpack and whole upper and then upper left side is trashed. You can barely see it. But this whole thing is just shredded. Shredded. Yeah.
Yeah, his bike slid over the median over here.
Completely shredded. All right, so that gives us a little frame right there, 10:36 at night. It's been 10 minutes since roughly the accident, so about 10:30-ish. Let's say 10:30-ish. Don't know what time or don't know what day it is, but 10:30 at night. They're riding pretty crazy, okay? Riding pretty crazy. Make sure you guys minimize that chat. Make sure you guys minimize the chat and hit that like button and come back. All right? Yeah, I'd like to see the back of his helmet too. Because that looks like a group Facebook Messenger chat. So he's texting all his buddies. Could be alcohol. Because if they are classmates and that was a class of 2015 type thing, let's say they're classmates, they just turned 21. Now I don't think Randy and his fiance are 21, maybe. But yeah, they just got alcohol. They got warrant. Jeez, if they're 21 years old, and the dude's already got a warrant, come on, man. Katrina, which one? Which one is so? Which one do you want? I can re-upload it. How about that? Yeah, Randy. Maybe Randy's the one that gave them all alcohol because they're barely 20. The purple scrambler one. Let's see. So he's sending pictures to the group. So everything's starting to calm down a little bit.
Dude, I almost wrecked with them.
You almost hit it too? Dude, did you see me barely make it behind that car, bro? So glad.
I probably got it.
Nobody's wearing gear. Nobody's wearing gear. You have to... I forgot how.
I did drop my bike because like I stopped. Like I was.
You almost hit him too.
Yeah, they're bragging. Somebody just got hurt.
Back there.
Oh, you did?
Hey. I dropped my bike on the curb.
Who was it? You stopped behind the car?
Yeah, like.
Did you see me almost slide into that motherfucker?
Yeah.
Bro.
Katrina, are you talking about this one? You talking about this one? Let me know if this is the one. Guys, I have t-shirts. You guys didn't know that. $14.99 Amazon free return on some sizes and colors. I got some t-shirts. Just wanted to make sure if that's the one.
I almost fucking hit that bitch too, bro. I swear I seen that car pulling out, so I started
I hate when people talk like that. I hate when people talk like that.
hitting my brakes, bro, and them hoes locked up, bro, and I slid my front and back tire, bro. All the way from like, bro, a good distance. I was doing 100 miles an hour, bro.
We were going fast, I'll give you that. But...
I was doing 100 miles an hour.
We were going fast. I'll give you that. Exactly, Reap. Sportster Scrambler one. Send me a link on Discord, Katrina, and then I'll be able to fix that problem. Because if they don't get if there's no sales on a shirt, they get automatically taken down. Yeah, so they're dissing the woman. They're Reap, just like you said. They're minimizing their own involvement. She just pulled out. We just couldn't stop. That's how a lot of motorcyclists act. That's how a lot of motorcyclists act. Let's go back. Let's get on a little soapbox here, guys. Let's get on a little soapbox. How about that? Okay. I like that you. This right here, the way they're talking. I hate when people do that. Once again, they're minimizing, like you said, their own involvement. She just pulled out. I couldn't stop. It's the motorcycle, or it's the car's fault. The car's fault. The car's fault. She didn't see us. She's an idiot. Blah 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 blah. Guys, it's your fault. This is a blatantly obvious issue. This is blatantly obvious that it was their fault. It's their fault. Everyone knows this. Everybody knows this. But this is why I take everybody's comments and everybody's thing with a grain of salt. Whenever I see anything on some public forums or on Facebook, and they're like, oh, I got in a crash. Oh, stupid car driver, they pulled out in front of us. And everybody takes them at their word. Oh, it's the car's fault, car's fault, car's fault. But look at this. We got to see what happened beforehand, during, and a little bit after. And they're saying it's the car's fault. So when I see those things on Facebook and those forums and those public posts, and I'm like, I'd like to know the full context of what's going on. Because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure there's some stuff that you did that contributed to the accident. Okay? They're not even called accidents anymore. They're considered collisions. Accidents implies that somebody's not at fault. Both these people are at fault. The car should have looked a little better. Just kidding. No, the car couldn't do much. But the car should have made a better judgment call. They did a 99.9% perfect judgment call. That 0.1% is what got them. The motorcyclist should have been going the speed limit and not riding like idiots. Because that would have helped the car driver have a better decision. But there's not much you can do. You're the motorcyclist. You can't control what the car is going to do. You can control what you're doing. These people are idiots. They're running red lights. Exactly, Rat Kitty. They're running red lights. They're going 120 miles an hour. And it's 10:30 at night. Nobody should be doing anything crazy like that. So when you see somebody saying it's the car pulled out, the car did this, the car did that, the car, just realize that more than likely the person that's complaining about it, the motorcyclist or whatever, had a very big portion of that blame. Yeah, see it. There it is. Told you. Oh my gosh. I hate when people do this crap. Hate, hate, hate. It's annoying. It's frustrating, and it's giving everyone a bad name, and they're placing the blame on somebody else. Therefore, they never learn. Hate that crap. Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah, let me get that for you.
I'm about to throw my shit fucking dip. What are they gonna do?
I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about us. Don't worry about them. That bike is smashed, bro.
Bike is smashed. You can't do much about it.
It's fucking sickening.
Bro, when I told my girl, I don't...
Trying to figure out if there's any more involved in this, or it's just them texting.
It's on speaker, I think. Mom?
Oh, here we go.
He's with an officer right now. Hold on.
So his mom called.
Hello?
Hey, Chris.
Who is this?
This is Jackie Stevens, Eddie's mom.
Okay, yeah, let me go run to him. He's with an officer right now. Hold on.
Yeah, cranky, yeah.
Eddie. Here, your mom. It's on speaker, I think. Mom?
Yeah.
Are you on your way?
I'm on my way. How bad is it?
I'm good. The bike's totaled, more than likely.
Yeah, it is total, dude.
You have insurance on the bike? I should have insurance on the bike. I'm paying maintenance for $48 a month. I was going on Southwest Parkway. I was leading the guys. We're just riding back around into Wichita from the highway.
Leading the guys. See how he's talking a little different?
And a lady pulled out right in front of me and stopped, and I tried to swerve and miss her, and my front end of the bike caught her bumper.
Hold out in front.
The bike
Okay.
over into oncoming traffic, and I just slid. I'm good. I had my gear on. I'm not hurt, but when you get here, I'm gonna have to talk to you about something.
He hasn't even told her he has a warrant. This is gonna be news to her. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's gonna be something that we're gonna have to talk about. Oh shoot. Don't ever do this to your parents. Don't ever do this to your parents. Yeah, exactly, Nikki. Shit.
I'll talk to you. But we're
Not yet, Brave. Not yet. Hey, welcome, Brave. I remember you.
You'll
Got your picture up. He just said, "No, I'm sober, Mom." So there might have been a little history with that.
Alright. Yeah, that DL, I gotta go.
They pulled out.
Huh?
Eddie's bike slid all over there. It's over there now. Randy and them hit on full on to the rear.
Is he okay?
Eddie hit the front. Courtney's in the ambulance right now. Randy's okay. Randy's shoulder's hurt, but Courtney's like
two flips in the air. I was right behind him. He did 2 flips in the air and landed where that bumper's
she almost passed out.
2 flips in the air. 2 flips in the air, so he got ejected. He probably landed on his head. So once again, you also have to think about any other impacts to his body that is not visible. Hello? Just playing with the mic.
Like,
probably just
she was standing up, but then I told her to lay down, and then she started like.
Oh my god.
So that's probably psychosomatic.
Oh my god.
Did you see it? Did you get it on camera?
I got Eddie.
Oh my god.
I saw the car. I was like, oh shit. And then
You didn't see the car. You saw the crash.
You got it on camera? Well, I was wrecked into the car too.
Oh, yeah, dude, he's got it all on the GoPro. Me and him barely fucking.
It's their fault.
Yes.
I mean, then given we were speeding.
Whoa.
Barely fucking.
It's their fault.
Their fault. Dinah, so it's all in the mind. The psychosomatic, that's all in the mind, to where she felt like she was gonna pass out. It's because her anxiety and everything it was a mental thing that caused it. It wasn't a physical, biological thing. Like, it wasn't a massive drop in blood pressure. It wasn't anything like that. It wasn't blood loss, all that stuff. It was she's like, oh, I'm gonna faint, and then she basically caused herself to faint, like a placebo almost. Matt Miller, how you doing? Yeah, so you complain that it's her fault. Let's listen to that again.
I was wrecked into the car too.
Oh, yeah, dude, he's got it all on the GoPro. Me and him barely fucking.
It's their fault.
Yes.
I mean, then given we were speeding.
Don't say that. That comes
Yeah, but yeah.
Don't say that the cops are right here. Oh my gosh. I like my colors in the back. See how it changes? Fancy, fancy. I like it. He's pointing at the car. He's pointing at the car. He's like, their fault. I know people like this from high school. They're 30 now and they're still like this.
Obviously not.
Oh no, shut up.
Again, yeah. I won't say that.
We had it home because we had bad juju's going in our head, man. Like for real.
Like for
My
real.
front wheel came up and
Hey, don't help for a reason, bro.
All right. That was interesting. Hey, it's the Mogion room with my family. That's the desktop background right now. It changes every once in a while. Anyways, the heck's going on with these people? The heck's going on? Yeah, the cops can tell with how far the bike slid. They could definitely tell. Awesome, Katrina. Noise. So what happened? Let me go back. So let's go back. I'm gonna go back to the motorcycle crash. All right, we're gonna see what. All right. So once again, we're gonna watch what happened. It's going 87, 90, 96, 100. Now he's back down 92. That guy passed him going. The guy was going 92. It's going 70 something. There goes Randy. 70 miles an hour. 80, 90, 100, Yeah.
Shit, oh shit, oh shit.
He just yelled, son of a bitch. She just pulled out right in front of me.
Hey, check Randy.
Got it.
I'm good. I'm good. Check Randy and his girl.
Oh shit. Dude.
Chill.
Dude.
What?
What?
Babe, I'm right here. What?
Where's he at?
I was on that one, man.
You okay?
No.
Don't you have a seat?
Hey, lay down, lay down, lay down. Lay down.
Hold on. Seriously. Babe, are you okay?
Yeah, y'all need to.
Where's you bleeding at?
Kevin,
Where are you bleeding at, honey?
PHAM.
Lay down.
So I'm trying to figure out, like where the actual driver is. Yeah, Fred, he's very, I'm angry at all of them, but I agree with that he should get a little bit more of the anger because he does have a passenger, and if it's a loved one, like he says it's his fiance, there's zero regard for her life. Zero regard for her life. Bruce, I don't know, man. I don't know why people can't accept their own mistakes. I mean, it's very hard. It's very humbling. It's one of those skills that you have to practice. And let me jump into the whole psychology of a lot of this stuff and kind of my own principles about some things. Is that, and it's pretty easy. It's you can equate it to motorcycling and pretty much anything in your life. To get good at anything, you got to practice. When you first start something, you suck, right? You got to practice. So being honest the first time's very difficult. Being humble the first time, very difficult. Second time, very difficult. Third time, fourth time, fifth time, gets a little easier. Before you know it, if you live that life of being honest, having integrity, it becomes easy. These people have lived their lives blaming others, blaming other things. You do not grow as a person. You do not grow as anything in any aspect of your life if you continue to do that. So now let's equate it to motorcycling. So for you guys, for new riders, for even experienced riders, you're not going to grow as a motorcyclist if you think you know everything. You're not going to grow as a motorcyclist if you think that there's nothing else for you to learn, that you're perfect at riding at night, you're perfect at counter steering, you're perfect at this. You're not going to grow. So having a beginner's mind, even 10 years later, 20 years later, 30 years later, 40 years later, having a beginner's mind of always wanting to learn and do better is going to serve you immensely. So please do that. Be honest with yourself. Have an objective view of what you need to work on, and then do it. The first time it's going to suck. The first time you're going to be bad at it. The first time, you're like, oh man, I suck at slow speed stuff. I suck at parking my bike. I suck at doing a U-turn. I can't do a U-turn to save my life. So what are you going to do about that? Are you just going to blame the road? The road isn't wide enough? Is your bike not good enough to make U-turns? What are you going to blame for your inability to do a U-turn? You should blame yourself. Go out and practice. Start practicing your U-turns. Get better and better and better and better. You're going to suck. You might drop your bike in a parking lot. You might do this. You might go super wide. But before you know it, you've practiced. Blood, sweat, and tears. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that saying. You're going to get better and better. So these kids, they've never had that moment of, I need to be honest with myself. I need to blame myself for my actions, take responsibility for my actions. They've never had that their whole life. They've never practiced that. So they're 20 years old, 22, 23, or whatever it is. Randy looks like he's 30 something. And they're blaming others. Never going to grow up. Never going to grow up. So you have to practice. And that's the beauty of it all. Let's say you're 50 years old and you've done 20 years of blaming others. 30 years, 40 years of blaming others. You blame the streets for making the roads too narrow. You blame your bike because your bike doesn't have a good rake and trail, and you can't make U-turns, and the lean angle, and then the handlebars are in the way. This. Let's say you've been blaming that crap for 30 years. The beauty of just being honest with yourself, and the beauty of this whole concept is that you can start right there. Once again, the first couple dozen times you do it, it's going to suck. You're not going to want to do it. You'd rather just stick to blaming. But no matter where you start, whether you're 10 years old or 50 years old, the first few times suck. Exactly, Carlos. Yeah. So that's my little soapbox when it comes to this whole situation, is that it doesn't matter where you start as long as you start. I could have boiled it down to that in a nutshell. It doesn't matter where you start. It just matters that you start. Doesn't matter if you're really good or not. Focus on your weaknesses and practice. If your weakness is being honest with yourself and being honest with your loved ones, then you need to practice. Practice that. If you're really strong at it, if you're like super duper honest and all that stuff, and super duper humble and super duper good at everything, well, then pick something else that you're not good at. That's why when I felt like I was getting too stagnant with some of the stuff that I was doing on YouTube, I decided, you know what, I'm going to mix it up. I feel like I'm doing good on this stuff. I'm going to mix it up and I'm going to try something harder. I'm doing live streams, guys. I got a freaking studio back here. I'm going to do a full-on show where it's going to take more of me to more involved of editing, producing, all this stuff, but it's going to be better content for you. I could stay stagnant and just talk on my bike and do it for years. I want to get better and better. When I feel like it's boring me, it means it's boring you. So I'm just trying my best. I'm trying to live by those principles, and yeah. I just want you guys to do that when it comes to motorcycling, is that you're not the best. You're gonna try your absolute best to be the best, but just remember, blame yourself. Don't blame the bike. Don't blame the road. Don't blame anything else. Blame yourself. When you blame yourself and take responsibility, you have control over yourself. You have control over your skills. You don't have control over the R&D on the bike. You don't have control on the engineers of the road. You don't have control of that. You have control of your skills, whether they get better or worse. That's what you got control over. And it's difficult because you got to be humble. All right, soapbox gone. Get it? Because I took the soapbox from underneath my feet. And we got Baba 000000000 that became a new YouTube member. Thank you so much, Bob. Appreciate it, Bob. Always a pleasure. See you around all the time. Exactly, Spencer. You never start a new thing being perfect. Practice, practice, practice. Exactly, Rat Kitty. Guys, if you want to become a YouTube member, you just click this link right there in the chat. I don't even think it takes you away from the stream. Another thing you could do is right when you guys are chit-chatting, right? You guys are chit-chatting on your phones. You see a little money sign, a little dollar sign or whatever it is. You click that, and then that's how you support the channel. You either super sticker, super chat, or become a member. Becoming a member is really cool because look at everyone's getting those green names. My goal one day is to have the YouTube chat while I do these live streams just green. Just green. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. You guys keep me doing what I'm doing because you guys are beautiful. Yeah, a lot of people don't hit that like button. It's fine. FedEx is super late. Ugh. FedEx. I got a new table. I got a little table right there. Got a little table right there. Got some end tables right there. I got my YouTube counter. Oh, guys, before you guys leave, I'm not done yet. We got 20 minutes, so here's the perfect time to answer your questions. Or ask your questions. This is the perfect time to ask your questions. But while I'm answering your questions, it's just kind of hanging out. It's not even a Q&A. It's just us hanging out, right? It's just hang out. Let's hang out. We're hanging out. All right. See this brick wall? See this wall? I need some stuff. I got that wall. That wall on that side, it's part of the set for when we do after the ride. So everything that you guys, we're going to move some stuff around on that too. But guys, I want to have like, you know, I already have an Indian motorcycle tin. I got a firefighter tin, but I want to get some cool stuff. What about like a neon sign? Like a neon sign, right? That'd be sweet. It's fake bricks, I know. Yeah. But like a neon sign, I think that'd be sweet. Oh, Scott De Leon. You mean like this advice for first aid kit for motorcycle EMT level preferable? Oh, okay. Okay. That's a little interesting. Rat Kitty, you like the time zone? Neon sign approved? Yeah, neon sign would be badass. Would be badass. So, advice for a first aid kit for motorcycle. So, I'm actually building one. Next month, August giveaway. The August giveaway is going to be for a trauma kit for the motorcycle. I have it. I got some nitrile gloves. I got a bunch of other stuff. I got N95 masks, so you should know what that is if you're an EMT. I got some stuff that I'm be building an EMS kit, and I'll have it all ready for people. And then August, the end of August, I'll be giving out the trauma kit for first place. This month, though, since I couldn't do that and I felt really bad, I couldn't get it done in time. So sorry once again, guys. I couldn't get you the trauma kit out in time. I'm doing a REVZILLA gift card giveaway. Okay, so $400 REVZILLA gift card for first place. Second place gets a $100 gift card. Third, fourth, and fifth place will be getting a bunch of stuff. Okay, a bunch of really cool stuff. Third place is getting a DDFM crew patch. So those patches should be coming in about a week. Robert, I'm not gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna sell any. But that might be a good idea. If I can get Nikki to be here full time, she can help me put these together, and then I could sell them. But the thing is, I have to price it out. Well, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Because I think if I sell it and I ship it to you guys, I could throw in some really cool stuff, like some swag and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think that'd be kind of cool. I like that idea. We got some ideas flowing. Love it. I like the neon sign. So Chris Jones, the neon sign, maybe where it just says DDFM or after the ride. I think that'd be kind of cool. Where it's just a neon sign of just says after the ride. I don't know, something. I think it'd be kind of cool. Rat Kitty, you learned so much in the MSF course. Awesome. Sorry, honestly, I let me see. I think I might have missed some questions. So guys, if you're gonna ask me a question now, please at me. So like I'll do it. So at Dan question. So see how I did that? At Dan the fireman, and then the question. Please do that because it pops up for me. It pops up for me on my end. That way I can answer. So retype it if you've already typed it. Sorry about that. And then I can answer some questions if you have a question, or if you just want to chit chat and hang out. I'm here for that too. I'm having a good time, guys. It's a great day. We got some stuff planned. Got some cool things. What else? The van should be coming in. We got some stuff planned with that. Pre-orders and stuff like that. It's gonna be pretty cool. I think it's raining outside. Ride Like a Pro would be really cool. Jerry Palladino, I think that's his name. Ride Like a Pro. He's a freaking beast. He does a lot of like that. He does a lot of parking lot exercises. That would be a good course for me to take. Because I took MSF. I took Lee Park's Total Control. I got another Total Control class in November, so that's coming up. But I would love to learn from other people. I'd love to do a track day, coached track day, a few other things. All right, so here we go. What's the maximum size package your PO can receive? So I have a small PO box, but if it's too big for that PO box, the post office holds on to it, and I get a note saying, hey, there's something that's too big for your P.O. box. Please pick it up. So you can send me pretty much anything. So I'll get a note saying, hey, you got to pick it up. Now, is it too big for my motorcycle? Because remember, guys, I don't have a car anymore. I sold my car because I went all in on Dan the Fireman van. I sold my car private party already. So all I have is a motorcycle. So if it's big, let me know. So that way when I get there, I can be like, oh, I can strap it on the back of my bike because I got the luggage rack. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the van. Once I get the van, it ain't no problem. It ain't no problem. What's the timetable for traveling with the van? So Chris Jones, I have to wait until the van comes in. I don't know when it comes in. My best guess is roughly November. That's my best guess. But since it's a little bit late and riding season for up north is a little pushed, I might for the first time do 2 tours. So I might do a November lower 48, and then when it gets a little more summertime, I might do the northern 48 and then wrap around and come back through the southern. So I might do 2. Or I might just wait for that. I don't want to wait for it because we hit 500 patrons. I want to do it. You guys want to do it. So that's my goal. But we got to figure it out because the van's not even in yet. So I got to – right now I'm planning on things so I can set up – like I'm finding somebody that could do decals. I'm finding somebody that can at least get me started with putting some wheel chocks and stuff in the back of the van. That way I have it all set up so when the van comes out, I get it. Boom, boom, boom. Things are taken care of and we start working. But we got to figure it out. All right, so East Coast Recon. I was doing my MSF course and was doing good until I had to do 25 miles and then a long curve. I leaned the bike really low and felt my foot drag and low-sided tips. So you're probably talking about the last portion, exercise 5. I think exercise 5 of the test, because you have to pick up your speed at least 20 miles per hour and then do that long curve. It's that 180-degree curve. Your best bet is to tuck your foot in. So go on the balls of your feet. So here's the peg. Let's say this is the peg right here. This is the peg, and this is your foot. This is your foot. I'm trying to get it. So use the balls of your feet. Do not use your heel. See how your feet will go down? So when you're riding, it goes down, it can touch. If you put your balls of your feet on the peg, it shouldn't touch. Okay? Also lean the upper body. That way the bike isn't leaned so far. So you lean your upper body. Now this is the BRC1, so you didn't learn that in class. Your best bet is to at least pull that foot in and then lean and look. You're probably leaning the bike down a little too hard. What is your dream motorcycle? Ryan, dude, my FTR is my dream bike, man. Until somebody comes out with something more badass than my FTR 1200S, silver and red, nothing's going to beat it. Nothing's going to beat it yet. So I got my dream bike. And honestly, guys, it brings up a good note, is that I wouldn't be able to do that without you. I sold my Sportster, sold my car, and I got myself an FTR, and I'm getting a van. That's a dream. That's my dream. And you guys are making it possible, so thank you so much. So Bull says, if we approach every ride with the philosophy that we can always avoid collisions, we'll do well, in my opinion. Yes, I completely agree. It's up to you guys to have that approach and that mentality of wanting to ride safe and having the situational awareness and constantly practice that to where it's easy. You'll be a lot safer. You won't even have to use the emergency skills you learned in the MSF. You shouldn't have to if you can prevent the accident, but always practice your skills because just in case, right? There it is. No You Productions. I need to work on leaning further on curves. I have a cruiser, but I'm worried about low siding. Any tips? So when I had the Sportster, I did a Total Control 1 class, and I learned how to lean far with my body and not scrape pegs or exhaust. And I was able to take turns very sharp, very good. So my best bet would be to take an advanced class at the MSF or a Total Control 1 class, and you'll learn proper body positioning. Moto Jitsu talks about it all the time, and I talk about it in a few of my videos. It's really your upper body. Upper body. You got to turn that upper body in and lean the upper body so your bike isn't leaning over. And I've talked about that in a few videos. Dan the Fire Van. Oh, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Let's see. But yeah, so that February. But yeah, Dan, if I wasn't joking with buying a bike for your 100K celebration, I got it, boy. I rode it to get food and back. Nice, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, we hit 100K. It's so awesome. Look at that. We got 3 green in the row. Who's going to be the combo breaker? Who's going to be the combo breaker? See, that's what I want to see. It's like boom, 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 green, 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 green. I love it. Yeah, Robert, I want to get it wrapped. See, that's another thing is that if I see a green name, it's easy for me to see it in my chat. So if you're a YouTube member, it allows me to see you. Ah, Tinkers, you broke it. See, but now I'm yellow. I'm yellow. Boom. Yeah, so that's another problem with total control. You can't, it's usually a West Coast thing. We had a guy, when I took the class, we had a guy come from New York. He flew down from New York to take the class. So sometimes you got to do a little bit. Your best bet with that is to just do a lot of parking lot practice. Get the book from Moto Jitsu. He does a lot of really good parking lot stuff and gets you in a good body positioning. So yep, let's see. I'm in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Come on over. I would love to, Chris. Love to. Can we buy DDFM gear like patch, magnet, etc.? If so, where? So, Brian, there is a patch right now on the DDFMcrew.com website. It's in the shop. There's only 20 left. So we did a pre-sale, and we sold a bunch, okay? So there's only 20 left. Right now, it's on sale for $20. It's going to be $25 when they come out. And if these sell out, I'll do another pre-sale. But we're going to figure all that stuff out. But right now, right here, so you could do Velcro. So it has a Velcro backing, or it has a recessed line for stitching. So you can stitch and have Velcro. It's $20, $5 in shipping, but it's going to be increased to $25. So if you want to have access to the crew patch, there you go. The magnets and all that stuff that I talk about and that I have. And Chris Jones became a member. Thank you so much, Chris Jones. You. That's right. Thank you. Love it. So you can go to ddfmcrew.com, the shop. So all your resources are on the shop. Or I'm sorry, on ddfmcrew.com. And also, if you are a $5 member from Patreon, you get your picture on the wall. I just added a few others. See you later, Brave Gonzo. I remember you. Added you there. Got Riley today. Got a few other people, but if you become a member, it doesn't go away. Once you're up here, it's up here. It never leaves. But the magnets and stuff, I do those for giveaways. So the only way you can get a magnet sticker on that stuff right now is if you enter on Patreon and win part of the giveaway. Tom Burr, that's awesome. So you got your endorsement last month. You got your dad interested and jealous enough to sign up for an MSF class and get his endorsement back. Oh, that's so awesome. Awesome, Robert. You rang your Guardian belt. Yeah, you were leaning far then, I bet. Yeah, Tinkers, I agree. MotoJitsu's he's freaking good at that stuff. Official DDFM 06 Rebel vinyl wrap win. I don't know when I'm gonna get it. I'm waiting so long to get that thing. I gotta call him back up and tell him, hey, we're doing this. What should I be looking for in a jacket? So I actually have a list. I actually do have a list. I made it on Get Lowered Cycles. Let me go ahead and get to it. And it's a beginner gear list, okay? So I got a beginner gear list right here. So I actually have, this is my old jacket, the Fly Cool Pro mesh jacket from Fly Street. It's $169.95. And I also have a Joe Rocket Velocity mesh jacket. So when you said mesh jacket, these are the ones I recommend. Okay, and they're relatively inexpensive, $130, $169. This is the one that I had, and I wore and it's gonna be in this Friday's video. It's a great jacket. You can't go wrong with it. But I have a full set of gear right here. So I have gloves, helmet. These are Snell rated helmets. This is the HJC CL17 is for round oval. The Bell SRT helmet is $200, but it's also Snell rated, but it's intermediate oval. I have Icon gloves, I have Alpine Star gloves, and I chose 2 different types of shoes. So this is the one that has a lot of protection. It's relatively inexpensive right now because it's on sale. Oh, look at Jim Clickford is is calling me right now. That's for the van. So I'll get a voicemail, and then I'll answer that voicemail. I also grabbed some Fly Street shoes just in case you wanted to keep it nice and easy. Also, some jeans, the Overlord pants. So I got this whole wish list right here. It's a really good list of stuff. Highly recommend it. Let me see if I can find. I forgot how to send the link. Let me find the link for you guys. There we go. Found the link. There it is. There's the link to the gear that I just posted. Good stuff. That's what I recommend. All right, let's see. What if I don't have my bike by the time you start the van travels? Is having your own bike going to be required to take? No. You don't have to have a bike, guys. That's a great question, Brave. It's a great question. You don't need to have a bike when I travel. Just come. Part of what I'm doing. Okay, so when I come meet you guys and I travel, half of it is teaching you guys stuff. The other half is me wanting to drive around and visit the country, and then the other half is us hanging out. So there's 3 halves. I'm bad with math, but guys, we're there to hang out, and then I'll do like a little dog and pony show to show you guys like some stuff, accent scene management, MSF stuff. If you have any questions, I show you, and then the other half is us just hanging out. I'm no one special, okay? And then I just want to travel and meet you guys. That's my end goal. I just want to travel and meet you guys, hang out. And then if you have questions, and I'll put on I'll do a class. I definitely will do a class. But you don't need a bike. You don't need a bike to be there. P.O. Box under Dana the Fireman, trying to see if I can have something sent there. Yeah, so the P.O. Box is on my, should be on my, it should be on everything. Yeah, so here it is. It's in the description. So I'll put, there you go. That's right, Chris. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So a Guardian Bell. Let's go ahead. Guardian Bell. Go up to here. So these are Guardian Bells. This is the legend of the Guardian Bell. Legend has it that evil road spirits have been latching themselves on motorcycles for as long as there have been bikes on the road. These evil road spirits are responsible for mechanical problems and bad luck along a journey. Legend goes on to say that by attaching a small bell onto your bike, the evil road spirits will become trapped inside the bell, where the constant ringing drives them insane, making them lose their grip until they fall to the ground. Ever wonder where potholes come from? So legend also has it the mystery of the Guardian Bell carries twice as much power when it is purchased by a friend or loved one and given as a gift. So a lot of times you have to receive one from somebody that rides. So these are Guardian Bells. Pretty cool things. Let's see. Michael. Yeah, so the endorsement I have on my license, it just says an M on the back for motorcycle endorsement. It went on my driver's license. What should I be looking for boots if I want something good but not expensive? And so when you look for gear, you look for the certain style, you look for the protection, and then you look for how expensive it is. So what kind of style and what kind of protection do you want? Do you want full protection? Do you want sport bike style? Do you want cruiser style? Do you want adventure style? All these different things. So Dat Fat Ripper, since I have a GoPro on my helmet, I recorded the whole first ride, watched it back, and used Final Cut to add notes to the footage and critique my riding. What should I watch for? In terms of what? For when you're critiquing your riding? I haven't seen your footage. So, I mean, definitely flat wrist. See if you're hovering your fingers over the clutch or brake. That's a no-no. See if you're rolling off throttle before intersections. When you're looking at your footage, the GoPro, if it's on your chin, every time it moves, that's when you're doing head checks. So before changing lanes, make sure you're doing head checks also for blind spots. Make sure you're looking at intersections and all that other stuff. You ever thought about doing a co-op stream with Nikki? Think it'd be pretty fun with you too? Yeah, I definitely would love to. That's another reason why I got something fancy schmancy back there. I think it'd be really cool. Stacks, that's fine. I got a clip on the visor of the car I was going to give in with high school. It had a card with it that said, "Never drive faster than your guardian angel can fly." Yep. I agree. All right, guys, it's been 2 hours. 2 hours, okay? It's a 2-hour stream. Typically, we just spend the whole time tickling about motorcycle crashes and stuff. This is a very interesting one. But make sure you guys swing on by the Discord. Come on. Where is it? Is it popping up? There it is. Make sure you guys swing on by the Discord. The Discord is absolutely free. I would love to have you guys here. We got a few new people. Look at Scott De Leon. When you donated to the stream, it shows up on here. So make sure you guys hit that like button and then join the Discord. The Discord is free. Free. So if you want to have the link to the Discord, you got to click beginnermotorcycletips.com. The last link that I just posted right there is the invite. You click it and it says free chat rooms, and this is Discord. Boom, boom. Hi, stream. This is live also. This is live. This is what the place looks like. Whee! Boom, boom, boom. All right, this is my favorite GIF right here. Oh, let's go back. No. Oh, there's more. Ha ha! Yay! Chris, I have no idea for the color. I really love purple and green and blue, but I gotta look it all up. It's just an idea. But man. Yeah, Josh, so that link right there gives you the link to my Discord, my Patreon, the merch you guys were asking about, the merch from Amazon right there. What else? The DDFMcrew.com, the beginner's guide, all those things. Now I gotta get this voicemail from the Ford dealership. Cranky just joined. Cranky just joined. Congrats, Crow. Katrina, you just leveled up to level 7. Oh yeah, Reap. Told you, man, I was getting it going. I had a phone call. I gotta respond back. Gotta figure it all out, man.